To switch the system on, press the far right hand key marked on. The system will switch on and recall the parameter settings which were selected when the system was last switched off. To switch the system off, press and hold the second key from the right marked off. The system will switch off after about 3 to 5 seconds. This is a built-in safety feature to prevent accidental switching off. There are 9 keys in total: the cursor, escape, enter, gain, range, dim, print, marker, and symbol. The cursor keys allow the user to move the cursor within a menu and alter parameters. The position of the cursor can easily be seen. The word, the letter, or digit marked by the cursor appears in verse or dark background light text. The escape key is used to leave a menu or to avoid parameter alterations. The enter key is used to call up menus and confirm parameter alterations within menus. The gain keys are used to alter the system gain, known as amplification, to achieve a clearer presentation in automatic gain control mode. The range keys are used to set the depth range of the system. The dim keys are used to set the display backlighting level to suit the user. The print key is used when the user wants to make a simultaneous hard copy of the echogram. This is only possible if a printer is connected to the system. When the marker key is pressed, a vertical dotted line appears on the screen and moves with the presentation from right to left. At the same time, all relevant information is stored in the system's 24-hour memory. This memory stores data from the previous 24-hour operating hours. Symbol: the key marked with a loudspeaker symbol is used to acknowledge acoustic depth alarms. For a Navtex receiver to function effectively, it is essential that the operator should have a sound knowledge of how to program and operate his particular receiver. This is not difficult, provided the following practical steps are followed. First, make sure that there are sufficient rolls of Navtex paper on board. Second, check that there is paper in the receiver. Third, turn the Navtex receiver on at least 4 hours before sailing, or better still, leave it turned on permanently. This avoids the chances of losing vital information that could affect the vessel during its voyage. Fourth, make sure that the equipment operating manual is available close to the equipment, paying particular attention to the fact that your equipment may be programmed differently from other makes and models. Fifth, using the equipment operating manual, make a handy guide for programming, status, and auto-testing procedures for your vessel's equipment. Place it in a plastic cover and keep it with the equipment. 6. Have available next to the equipment a plasticized copy of the Navarias or Metarias in which the vessel is likely to sail, showing the Navtex stations, their coverage, ranges, their respective time schedules, and BI characters. 7. Program your receiver to accept only those messages identified with the BI character of the Navtex station, which covers the area in which your vessel is currently sailing and the one covering the area into which you are about to sail. This will avoid the equipment printing information which has no relevance to your voyage and will avoid unnecessary waste of paper. 8. Program your receiver to accept only those messages identified with the B2 characters. It is recommended that most B2 characters to be programmed, but you may exclude this for nav-aid equipments. Be aware that the characters A, B, and D must be included, and they are mandatory. 9. Take extra care not to confuse the programming of BI characters with those of B2 characters. It is very easy for an operator to believe that he or she is programming B1 characters when in fact they are programming B2 characters. After programming, always check the program status to ensure that it is correct. 10th and last, if information is received incomplete or garbled, inform the relevant Navtex station, giving the time of reception, UTC, and your vessel's position. By doing so, not only will you obtain the information you require, but you will also help to improve the system. In the same way, any safety critical occurrences observed during the voyage must be passed immediately to the nearest or most convenient coast radio station and addressed to the relevant Navaria or Metaria or national coordinator responsible for the area in which you are sailing. In order to turn on the GPS, press the power button. In selecting a display mode, press Display Cell to select desired mode. In enlarging or shrinking the display, press Zoom in to enlarge, press Zoom out to shrink. In shifting the cursor, press cursor on or off to turn on the cursor. Second, operate the cursor pad to shift the cursor. Shifting the display, press cursor on or off to turn off the cursor. Operate the cursor pad to shift the display. Press center key to shift to the center of the display. In centering cursor position, press cursor on or off to turn on the cursor. Operate the cursor pad to the position the cursor where desired, and press center. In entering or erasing marks, press cursor on or off to turn on the cursor. Operate the cursor pad to the position the cursor where you wish to enter a mark, then press mark. To erase any mark except MOB, place the cursor on the mark and press clear. In selecting mark shape or line type, first press menu escape and 2. Press the up cursor key and down cursor key to select mark shape or mark line. Press left or right cursor key to select mark shape or mark line desired. Then press NU or CU and lastly press menu escape. In entering event mark, press event MOB momentarily. In entering MOB mark, press event MOB for about 3 seconds until save MOB position appears. Then press NU/CU enter. In starting or stopping plotting and recording of track, press plot on or off, wherein an H appears when recording is disabled. H disappears when recording is enabled. In registering waypoints, a waypoint can be entered by several ways. Below is the procedure for entry by the cursor. First, press WPT/RTE. Second, press 1 to select cursor. Third, operate the cursor pad to place the cursor on the position desired for a waypoint. Fourth, press NU/CU enter. Fifth, press the down key button to select mark column. Next, press left or right key button to select mark shape. Seventh, press NU/CU enter. Eighth and last is to enter the comment or maximum 12 alphanumeric characters. In registering routes, press WPT/RTE. Second, press 6 number or 5 for dual to select route planning. Press up or low down key to select route number. Fourth is to press the right key button. Fifth is to enter the waypoint number, which is usually about 3 digits. Sixth is to press the down button. 7. Repeat steps 5 and 6 to enter waypoint number. 8 and last is to press menu escape twice to quit. In setting or cancelling destination, destination can be set by 4 ways. 1 is to press go to. 2 is to press 1 to select the cursor. 3. Place the cursor on the position to set as destination. 4. Press NUC/CU enter twice. To cancel destination, press go to. 5. NUC/CU enter. Setting the arrival alarm. First, press menu escape and 4. Second, press up or down button key to select arrival or anchor. Third, press left button key to select R. 4. Press down button key to select alarm range. 5th, enter arrival alarm range. 6. Press NU/CU enter. 7. Press the menu escape. The buzzer may be silenced by pressing the clear button. ECDIS operations. Startup. The system should be left with the power on. The system is switched on using the external power switch. When power switch is switched on, the operating system will be started, automatically followed by the system program. When the system is switched on after the first time initialization, the system will start with the setting that were active when the system was turned off. Turning the system off. The system is turned off by using the external power switch. Note, always let the system boot completely up before shutting down. Using the trackball. The trackball is used to position the cursor on the screen and to maneuver in menus and dialogues. The trackball keys have the following functions. Left click, used to click on buttons and operate menus. Right key, used to display the object information dialog. Refer object information. The scroll wheel is used to increase or decrease the chart scale, for scrolling up or down in lists, and for editing values in text box. The trackball, used for moving the cursor on the screen. The trackball can also be used for panning the chart by holding down the left key. Adjusting display brightness. Brilliance. The display brilliance is adjusted by the plus and minus keys on the M5024 and M5027 monitors. The monitors are color calibrated from factory and has its individual black light brightness. ACDIS approved brilliance setting is indicated with a green indicator in the Brill shortcut button. If the brilliance is changed on the monitors, the indicator changes to yellow. Warning: use of the brilliance may inhibit visibility of information, particularly when using the night palette. You return to ACDIS approved brilliance settings by selecting the Brill shortcut button. Display palettes. 4 display palettes are available for optimum color contrast under different light conditions. The red and black palette is not included in the ACDIS standard. When this palette is selected, this will be indicated with a yellow indicator on the palette button. The display brightness is set by using the palette button. Right-click to display and select the palette options. Left-click to return the ACDIS to approved palette. In selecting the chart scale, current chart scale is shown in the chart info panel. The chart scale is changed by scrolling up or down with the scroll wheel using the zoom buttons on the chart panel. Select the middle zoom button for selecting the best scale available for the vessel's position. Moving the chart center. You move the chart by panning or moving the cursor while holding down the left cursor key. Left-click to center the chart on the current cursor position. Left-clicking the cursor readout panel and then entering the selected position for the chart center. AIS. The AIS is fitted with a full alphanumeric keyboard with the following functions. By pressing any key on the keyboard, the letters are addressed. Number symbols and special characters are addressed by holding down the Shift or Up key and simultaneously pressing the chosen key. The characters can be reached by holding down the function or FN key and pressing the chosen key. Explanation of the cursor cross. The cursor cross allows navigation within the current screen up, down, left, and right. In addition to the actually displayed or enter button, the center of the cursor cross always has the enter functionality. Explanation of the soft keys. The soft keys are divided into vertical static keys from M1 to M4 and horizontal dynamic keys from M5 to M8, which differ in function according to the current application. The M1 is used for reserved for future use. M2 is for display modes. This soft key allows toggling between the different display modes. M3 is for safety message. This soft key allows direct message writing. Either broadcast or addressed messages can be sent in this mode. M4 is for display settings, which is the brightness and contrast regulator. This soft key allows the display settings to be changed between daytime and nighttime modes. Menu. Go to main menu or return to the navigation view screen. For M5 to M8 buttons, these soft keys are described in individual screens. Safety keys. The AIS is fitted with safety keys which allow the user to automatically send urgent messages without the necessity of navigating the menus. MOB. The MOB button sends out precise position of an MOB incident to addressed vessels, therefore allowing the message to be sent to a vessel closest to accident location. SRM. The SRM button sends out emergency broadcast safety related messages to all ships in the vessel listing. The navigation screen. This screen provides the user with navigation data from the own vessel and lists all other vessels within receiving range. This screen automatically appears after a period of 60 seconds of user inactivity on the transponder. The navigation screen can also be reached manually by pressing the M2 button once from the main menu screen. Dynamic keys navigation screen. The M5 is for select direct or desired vessel for vessel details. Enter is for select desired vessel for vessel details. Up or down is for scroll vessel listing pages. Left or right is for scroll vessel listing pages. Menu structure. To call up the main menu, press the menu button once, and all submenus are displayed. The cursor position indicates the selected submenu. Menu navigation is achieved by pressing the up or down keys to select, and then by pressing enter to confirm the desired submenu selection. To escape from any submenu and returning to the navigation screen, press the M2 button at any time. The own vessel's current navigation information is continuously displayed on the first line. It contains the own position and the first 3 vessels, which are located within closest range of the own ship. And a tip, fast menu selection is achieved by simply pressing the desired submenu number on the keyboard.